Welcome to 8% Club. Every Friday, we changed it up, man. It's 8% Club. Why 8% Club? Because you want to be in the 8% Club. That's why.
You don't want to be in a nation. You want to be in a club.
You want to be in a club, man.
It's a little bit tighter. It's a little bit more
yeah, a little more hangout.
VIP, you know?
More cool.
A little more VIP.
More premier.
Absolutely. I never could get in a club as a kid, so I just made my own. I was the only member.
And now I want to be a part of one.
And now now people want to be in it. I got people in the back of the room asking if they can be in my club. No, it's just me.
Yep.
Very nice. Today we want to help out new agents. We want to help you. We want to talk to the guy that just got his license, or the gal that just got their license.
We get a lot of agents to reach out and say, hey, I'm brand new.
Yeah.
What should I do? Where should I start? Who should I talk to? Who should I listen to? Who should I not listen to? How much money should I spend? Should I spend money? Should I work hours? Should I not work hours?
Yes.
Should I love what I do? Should I hate what I do?
Thanks for watching.
That's it.
That's it. Just yes, do it.
Do it all.
Now we're going to give you some specifics today that you can use, that you can take and run with. Some stuff is not going to cost you a dime.
You're not charging for this.
We're not charging for this, but even the things that we tell them, listen.
Well, there's going to be some free stuff you can just go out and do.
Free stuff, just go out and do. I thoroughly believe that in this business, now I'm not recommending it, but I thoroughly believe that you could go out and not spend a dime and make very good money in this business. I really do.
Well, we personally know from experience, an agent could go make a couple grand a week. We're not saying that this is the smartest way to do it or that you should do this.
Yeah.
But hey, we used to supplement leads by cold door knocking age leads.
Absolutely.
Door knocking neighbors between appointments. There's creative things that you can do to stand out. What's up, Rance? What's up, Steven? What's up, Lauren? There's some creative things that you can do to stand out amongst the crowd. That's the biggest thing is most agents fail because they're not willing to do those things that they don't want to do.
Absolutely.
That's kind of, I know it sounds, normal, like, hey, why should I have to do the things I don't want to do? Well, sometimes successful people have to do those things.
Well, not sometimes, every time. You see somebody successful, you show me a successful athlete, I'll show you an athlete that spent a lot of time in the gym doing things they didn't want to do.
Right. Well, okay, perfect example. I talk about myself a lot, it's just easy. Maybe I shouldn't do that as much.
Well,
but
you know you will.
Like this conference. Do you think I want to go raise hundreds of thousands of dollars in sponsorships? No one
That's
really
not
ever
a fun phone call.
No one ever really wants to do certain things, but I want to have an incredible conference, and I don't want to lose money, so I've got to do things I may not want to do at the time.
Yeah. Right? Absolutely. And
what's up, Rex?
I mean, you talk about the conference. Dave? Ray Lewis. We talked about this before.
Mr. Fryer.
Making himself do push-ups during television commercials and doing stuff that he did not want to do. Talk about Grant Cardone. I know Grant Cardone failed several times.
Yeah.
And I've listened to a lot of his stuff. Dude did a lot of things he didn't want to do, but knew that, if I'm going to be successful, I'm going to have to do it.
100%. That's just part of it, man. It's like, you know what? If you know, and there's people that they fail because they're stubborn. Their pride gets in the way of doing the things that they need to do. My pride gets in my own way. What's up, Tate? My pride gets in my own way because I feel like I need to win. When I'm negotiating with a hotel, when I'm, when I'm getting stuff from people, I want to win.
Well,
and you can't always. Sometimes you just got to put your pride aside and do what's best, even though you may not win. As hard as that is to say. Well,
and that leads in the first thing I wrote down when we start talking about new agents. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. You have to have that thin line between confidence and pride, I think. You have to wake up, and it's a daily thing.
100%.
You are going to get knocked on your face one day. You got to wake up the next day and act like, today I'm going to go out and make the biggest deal I've ever made.
You may get knocked on your face every week as an agent, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's like it's just part of it. Tate says, hey, what is the best way to market yourself?
Okay.
I don't know there's ever one specific answer to that question because, okay, are you looking to market yourself to your family? You're going to market yourself local in your community? Are you looking to market yourself to the state, to the nation? You're looking to market yourself to sell Medicare, final expense, life, term, PNC, home and auto, whatever. Or are you looking to, or are you just like, you know what? I want to market myself to my brand, or maybe you just want to work leads.
Okay. For a new agent, the best way I think to market yourself, we talked a lot about it last week, use the tools that you have. And by that, I'm talking about Facebook, social media, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Do people know what you do?
Ooh.
I have some of the most embarrassing things that I've ever had happen to me is somebody walks up to me at church and says, hey, I just bought some life insurance. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Why would they tell you that?
Because they have no idea that I sell life insurance.
Aha.
And whose fault is that? That is my fault. Because we're friends on Facebook. I see him every Sunday at church.
That's like that whole warm market thing. Like
Yes.
I saw in a Facebook group, I won't mention who or where, but I saw in a Facebook group this morning someone ask a question, and it was the right question. Hey, I need to be working my warm market. How do I work my warm market? What do you guys say script-wise? How do you get in front of them? A lot of people said they don't want to work the warm market. You know, I don't want to help them. You know, I don't want to be that guy. There's too much drama. A lot of people answered that. I never saw one person that was okay with working their warm market from a Facebook group of veteran insurance agents. And I'm like, guys, I want to vomit right now just looking at this. Like, honestly, okay, do it without there being drama. There's never been drama when I tried to help a family member or try to talk to them about insurance. I'm not a drama guy. There's never drama. There's never drama involved.
And a lot of that, I think, is preconceived by
100%.
yourself. It goes back to having pride in what you do.
Yep.
If you feel like I'm going to go sit down with mom and dad and I feel like I'm trying to sell them a used car, then that's how you're going to come across.
Completely.
But if you go there thinking, you know what, I'm going to protect mom and dad, I'm proud of what I do, then it's going to come across.
How are you going to feel at someone's funeral when they're passing the hat and they're looking at, everybody's got big eyes looking at the insurance guy like, hey, dude, why didn't you talk to us about this? The wife's sitting there crying. She's got to sell the house. She's got to go get a job. She's got 17 kids and 12 dogs, and she's like, crap.
We're active.
What should I do now?
Well,
and they're looking at you.
You know what? And we have heard testimonials from agents that have said the very same thing, that they were ashamed to go to their buddy's funeral because they knew the wife was going to be like, hey, you know, why didn't you ever talk to Bob about insurance? You know, why didn't you ever?
Completely.
Yeah, you're going to have a little bit of awkwardness, you know, but it's going to be a lot less than at the funeral.
I don't know if I ever had any.
No, but you're weird.
I mean,
you know,
well, that's just true. It's got to be really awkward for me to even notice it, right? I mean, well, because and that's just something that if you care about people, if you believe in your career, if you think people should own what you sell, if you own what you sell, and if you love your family, then that's the best place to start. It's low-hanging fruit. Man. It's a chance to help them. It's just a chance to learn the business, gain experience. Tate says, hey, I want to market myself locally in my community, selling life insurance, Medicare, and annuities. How do I do that? I would say one of the best ways, and my dad does it, and does it well, is either start a networking group with other attorneys, real estate agents. I don't know if doctors need to be in a networking group, but you see where I'm going. I mean, plumbers, electrical people, you know, all of it. My father makes well over 6 figures every single year just from his networking group alone. He networks. When people run into people that they know, people get asked. Find a BNI, find a mob, I mean, if you want, especially community-wise, join the chamber, a networking group. I mean, there's some small things that you can get active in. Will you see business immediately? No. Do you need to refer business to start to receive business? Yes. It's backwards if you expect business the first time you go to the meeting.
Okay, let me be devil's advocate here.
Okay.
Don't waste your time, though. Do not waste your time.
Yeah.
Here's what I see a lot of people doing. I see a ton of people going to chamber events, going to networking groups, going to all kinds of ribbon cuttings, all that stuff. And I never see them writing any business because all they're doing is socializing. Socializing is great, but every time you sit down, people need to know, I'm the insurance guy. I'm the insurance guy.
Be
I'm the
active
insurance guy.
to refer business. Be thinking about people. If you refer business, they feel obligated to refer business to you. I want to do something. We got a couple questions, and I want to get to them here in a second as soon as we get back from this short break. I want you guys to think this. While you're watching this video, think, what would Ray Lewis do?
That's nice.
We'll be right back. I'm going to answer some quick questions. We'll be right back after this.
There's not a person on my team in 16 years that has consistently beat me to the ball every play. That ain't got nothing to do with talent. That's just got everything to do with effort. Nothing else. 15 straight years. 12 Pro Bowls later, if you want numbers. I done saw all of it. And the only thing that's kept me around is my effort. So when you put on this, all I ever knew, because I wasn't the #1 recruit, I wasn't the #1 linebacker, I wasn't even in the media guy. All I ever knew was effort will get me seen on tape. Effort will get me noticed to get to the league. Effort would one day take care of my mom and my kids. Effort, which is between you and you. Nobody else can give you effort.
Just in case you want numbers,
Yeah.
you don't have to use them, but you may want them, right?
want 'em.
As Ray says, dude, if you want numbers, man, we'll back it up.
You talk about a club, dude is in the Hall of Fame.
Oh my gosh, how about that
That's a
club?
club.
You want to be in the Hall of Fame as an insurance agent? If there's not one, we'll create one that you can join
should.
eventually, and we'll
I'd visit
induct
that
you.
club.
And unlike TO, we expect you to show up and speak at it.
Show up and speak, absolutely.
We expect you to have some class and show up when you're inducted into one of the most freaking heralded things on planet Earth, the NFL Hall of Fame.
Yeah, don't get us started on that.
Come on, man.
T.O.
All right. We had we addressed Tate's question. Great question. I said networking groups, chamber.
Yeah.
Did Dallas give you any advice on that?
No, Tate, become the insurance guy. And what Cody said, I'm going to piggyback.
Niche it, though.
Yeah, niche it.
Pick
I
one.
do this. I do this.
You want to be Medicare, life, or annuities. You can be.
Yeah,
it's
don't
easier to be
spread
known
yourself
for
too
one
thin.
thing than 12 things. That's
Exactly.
good.
And give other people business. Go into a referral group, not expecting anything for a month, but put it this way.
Maybe 3 months.
I'm not going to get a piece of business until I refer 30 pieces of business.
Ooh.
When I refer 30, that's when I can start saying, hey guys, I've given you a ton of business.
Yep.
Can I have some of yours?
And as the insurance guy that does all of that, you'll start to get it. Mr. Fryer says, hey, dude, this is a great question. He says, I have a meeting with a big life insurance and mutual fund company on Tuesday. What are some questions I should be asking as a new life insurance agent?
Some questions that so you're sitting down as a new agent. Listen, both of us worked for a big insurance company. What these companies look for is confidence. They look for somebody that is going to be a self-starter, that is going to succeed.
Yeah.
I would ask them, hey, what does your top agent do? And how long do you think when should I expect to beat him? Go and ask them, hey,
That's I mean, honestly, I'd probably do it. So
yeah,
why not,
what does your
right?
top agent do, and is he okay with being in second place?
What's up, James? Yeah, Mr. Fryer, I would say, I love that. He's okay being in second place. I would say for agents to be, you don't have to be, and a company doesn't have to have a prospecting system.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like I would ask them, hey, how do your agents get in front of people,
Yeah.
and how are you going to help me get in front of people? Now, they may not have a system. Where we worked, there was no system.
No.
We had to get creative.
Here's
we had
your
to figure it
system.
out.
Write down
and we had to
100 people and go.
Yeah, and we had to see 10 people.
Yeah.
Some places don't have it. I would ask, hey, what's your system? What's your top agent make? Am I vested? And how long does it take to be vested? Vested means, hey, you're going to get paid. Those agents, commissions, renewals, all that's going to be yours for life.
Yeah. Does my business belong to me?
Yep.
It won't, but ask them, will it ever?
What's your starting commission? How high of a commission level can I go? Is there a chance for advancement, improvement? Ask the tough questions.
Absolutely, yeah. I would ask them, what do your top 10 agents make a year? Because that's going to tell you how much they get you in front of people.
Yeah.
And then I would act like that's not enough.
And tell them, hey, 8% of agents succeed in the industry. Is it better or worse here?
Yeah, exactly. That's a great question.
Either way, you're going to see tons of people leave,
Show
right?
confidence, though. Show that you are ready to do it. You're going to feel like you're being a little bit overconfident.
Yeah.
But that's what they're looking for. To be really
Also,
honest with you.
we are looking for one. We only have one. We are looking for one speaker
Nice.
to be a major sponsor and give a 20 to 30 minute keynote with Ray Lewis and Grant Cardone in Nashville in October in the middle of freaking Titan Stadium.
So if you're
Only
someone
one.
that would like to talk to 1,000 to 2,000 insurance agents,
Yep.
and you think your product could benefit from it, give us a call.
Your company, your brand, your agency, you've got value to bring, and you feel like, hey, you know what? Me getting attention may help my business. I don't know of a company one in the United States that attention doesn't help their brand.
Absolutely. So
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be a lot of new insurance agents. If you're a new insurance agent, we've been talking about what you should do, what you can do. There are some things. Be wise with your money is the next thing that I wrote down. You do need to spend some money, but you do need to put it in the right place. Now, where that is different for everybody. I would buy a $100 ticket to 8% Club because for 3 reasons. Number one, you're going to be motivated like nobody's business. You are going to get insight from some of the top insurance industry people in the nation that is going to help your business. Also, you're going to be sitting in between 1,000 to 2,000 different insurance agents, and there's going to be a lot of late nights of you being able to say, hey, I saw you drive in a Rolls. What do you do?
Dude.
What do you do? What do you do?
Yeah, exactly.
And you're going to rub elbows with a lot of great people. I've learned more from conferences a lot of times, more from the people that I met.
My own office.
You're going to expand your business. You're going to learn things. You're going to pass business back and forth.
If you don't show up and eventually and instantly double your business, I will say that if you don't instantly double your business by being at the event, then you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
You were either too closed off, you didn't listen, you didn't take notes, you're too good to be there, you didn't network, you're a know-it-all, you're stupid.
That's not nice, but it's probably true. That's all right. It's truth.
James says, hey, good question, great answer. I just did that. You have to make a commitment with a mentor holding you accountable. 100%, Mr. Fryer. Thank you guys. You got it, buddy. Derek, Greg, appreciate all you guys joining. Appreciate you being part of the show. We want you guys to give advice too. If you're sitting on Facebook, give advice. What's your number one advice for a new agent? On YouTube,
if you're a veteran agent, help somebody out. What did you do? I would say, so we said a couple things.
I've got mine.
We said, get your mind right.
Yep, he's going to the board over here. I like it.
Okay. Get your mind right. I know there's no way anybody can read that.
Yeah, you can read it better than my handwriting.
Then we said, spend money wisely. Another thing, which is going to lead to my next point, is hook up to success.
Okay.
Okay.
It's kind of funny when you're around it. It almost helps. Weird, right?
Find people that are successful. You don't have to mimic everything they do.
Yeah.
But take a little bit, man. Whenever I'm struggling, I take a little bit from Cody. I go see Brian, Cody's dad. I'll have to ask him some questions. We've got another agent that does some other stuff. I'll ask him some questions, and I'll feed off that. I'm not copycatting. A lot of agents think, well, I shouldn't copycat. No, you are learning from the best.
If you don't pull from other people and learn and implement, then you will fail. Well, there's no doubt. I mean, even I had to learn a lot. What's up, Nick? Even I had to learn a lot from a lot of people. Nicholas Briggs, appreciate you joining on YouTube. My biggest thing, I know you got a couple of things you want to note, is if you had to do one thing, I always think, and it's, some people don't know how to do it, C10. I'm going to get that on a t-shirt or hat or something, C10.
Yeah.
See 10 people. Ask 10 people. How do you do it? How do you get in front of 10? A lot of people use leads. A lot of people use door knocking, cold calling, their warm market, networking groups, whatever. See 10.
Yeah.
You sit with 10. You ask 10.
You
can't fail.
I had an agent one time, and he was a younger agent. He said, and this dude was always seeing people. And I asked him, how are you getting in front of 10, 15, 20 people every week? He said, you know what I did? I went to my mom, and I said, Mom, I need to see, every mom somewhere in her house has a booklet that has 365,000 names in it with addresses, phone numbers, and everything else. He said, I went to my mom, and I said, Mom, I'm struggling. I need to see more people. Who do you know? And he said, my mom got out this booklet, and she just started writing down. She said, you're going to call her this week. I'll call her ahead of time and tell her you're going to call, and then you're going to call this guy, and then you're going to call this. And he said, I have went through that book 3 times. And he said, I just sit down with people. And he said, my mama calls him and says, hey, my son's going to call you, and you are going to sit down with him. You know, that's outside the box, man.
She's a believer, man.
Yeah, see 10 people, tell your story. Tell your story to 10 people. Every
100%.
week.
Yep. James, a team helps us all grow and helps us push ourselves.
Absolutely. Hook up with successful people.
It's funny how that works.
Look at this team here. We got a great team here.
Incredible
Pushing
team.
us,
They do an
being
awesome
successful.
job. What's your last point?
My last point is use.
This one's pretty valuable.
Dude, I'm just going to put this
probably the toughest thing that agents struggle with because of the freedom, right? I mean, because of the freedom. You're free. You don't have to answer anybody. You can do whatever you want most of the time.
Be you. Here's the thing. The reason I'm in this business, Cody keeps telling me every time that I would think about quitting, he'd say, hey, you are a people person. People like you. Okay?
Dude, they like Dallas better than me. And they don't
true.
even bother me because I know it's true.
Well, that's my strong point, okay? And I'm not trying to brag or anything like that. I've never had problems walking into a room and making a conversation with somebody. You know, I've never had a problem. I can walk up to a total stranger and say, hey, how you doing? My name's Dallas. And next thing I know, we're talking football or something like that. Yeah. I use that. You have strengths. You have strengths. Yours is your confidence and your motivation. And you use that. Mm-hmm. Be you. There's a reason you got into this business.
Be you, boo-boo.
Yeah. Can we cut that out? No, I'm just kidding. You be you, boo. There's a reason you got into this business. Take it and run with it. Be proud of what you do.
Yeah.
Be proud of what you're accomplishing. You're helping people. You are out there giving people.
If you're not proud of it,
peace.
Get out. Like there's so many. Like and James, thanks for the kind words on YouTube, buddy. We appreciate that. Most people, a lot of people just don't believe in what they're doing. Majority of the time, especially in sales in some way, like when I go buy a car, if I go buy a Ford and the guy's not driving a Ford, the salesperson,
yeah,
that bothers me.
Yeah, because he doesn't believe in it. He doesn't have a Ford. He ain't driving.
It's like you selling Medicare.
Yeah.
You need to hurry up and get on it.
I'm trying every time I submit my. Hey, can we do one thing real quick?
Yeah.
Out of the blue. I want to do something. I told you last week. Call somebody. One of the biggest sales I ever had was I was driving home from my office, and I thought I had a guy out there that I wanted to sell something to, but he intimidated me. He was just one of those guys that just really intimidated me.
I got the perfect one.
Let's role play real quick.
Okay.
Write down somebody that intimidates you. We're going to give you, I want you to throw some obstacles. Do you want to be the guy or do you want to be the seller?
I want to be the seller.
Okay.
Always.
I'll be the guy. I'm the intimidator. All right?
Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. You say hello.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. Dallas. Hey, buddy. You don't know me, but man, I've been looking up to you. You are a pillar in the community.
Thank you.
Dude,
hey, listen, I really don't have time for this.
I understand that, dude. And you know what? I knew you wouldn't have any time, but I called you anyway because you're someone that I want to surround myself with. What's your schedule like this week?
You sound a little bit like you're sucking up to me, and I told you I really don't have time for this.
I'm not yet. What I'd like to do is just buy you lunch, buy you a cup of coffee. Would you rather like lunch or coffee? Like what's easier for you?
Probably coffee.
Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite coffee place?
The one downstairs in our office building.
If you can help a young guy be a little more successful, and because I'm a fan, I want to meet you. You're a local guy in the community that I want to
Are you
learn
going to sell
from.
me something?
No.
Is this a sales call?
This is simply a chance for me to learn and get close to a mentor.
Okay. All right.
Is that fair? I mean, what
That's fair.
you think? What mornings or afternoons?
I'll give you 15 minutes in the morning. You
Okay.
better be there at 6 a.m.
So tomorrow morning, 6 a.m.
Yep.
Jeez, man, no wonder you're so successful. You get up early, brother.
Yep, I'm successful.
All right, we'll see you at 6 in the morning.
Perfect. Listen, everybody, listen, here's something great. Somebody told me a long time ago, new agent, I know we got to go.
Okay. No, you're
new
good.
agent told me, everybody eats. Everyone. Okay?
Yep.
Breakfast is the cheapest meal of the day. Go out there and buy somebody breakfast, and when you show up, you tell them you've already eaten, because you don't have 2 nickels to rub together. But I'd love to sit here and watch you eat. Okay? I just want a cup of coffee or water, right?
Yeah.
Breakfast is the cheapest meal of the day. This week, let's do this. This week, invite 3 people to breakfast. And next week, tell me how it went. Invite 3 people to breakfast this week that you think will turn you down. You may see one of them, and that's a pretty good week when you see one person.
Especially like if I'm going and I'm trying to attract a local business person that, hey, it's a mayor, it's a big attorney, it's it's a captain of the cheerleading squad, whatever. I'm gonna buy them coffee. I'm gonna get in front of them. Maybe it'll turn into a relationship. Maybe it'll turn into referrals. Who knows? But I do know what will happen.
Yeah.
Is it will elevate my game. I will learn something. They will rub off on me. And something may come out good out of it, but if you call and say, hey, dude, I want to sell you something, do you think I would have ever got a chance to drink some coffee?
Absolutely not. And he doesn't even drink coffee.
And they're going to give you objections. Hey, I don't have
Yeah.
time. I don't want to talk. Are you trying to sell me something? Like, you give me like 4. Like,
Yeah.
who cares?
I'm
just
moving
expect
on.
that they're going to.
Here's the thing, too.
And then suck up for 60 seconds.
I have if you do something like that, I've got a gentleman that I've been trying to sell life insurance to for 5 years. He's never bought from me, but that dude has sent me more referrals than anybody else. great.
Exactly.
I hope he never buys from me.
Yep.
I hope I still have
Stop
to
giving you referrals.
yeah, so then he stops giving me referrals. But this dude, something good will come out of that. Worst case scenario, you learn something from that guy.
Yep.
You know, listen, go out there, make something happen. If you are not willing to be active, stop watching this show, because I'm going to give you something to do every week. Go buy somebody breakfast this week. Invite 3 people and let me know how it goes.
I love that. Mr. Ferrara says, hey, on the next live, can you guys talk a little bit about commission levels? We may be able to do that. Ask us on next week's show. Make sure you watch. Bring it up. We'll at least address it. We may not jump into too deep of specifics because everyone's different. We got a lot of companies that watch this show, watch all of our
Gooch.
stuff. But, dude, what's up, Gooch? Let's do it, brother. But you know what? We'll address it and let you know what's important about it. So
Let's do it, yeah. That's something
go
you
see
should
3
know.
people.
Go see 3 people. Let us know how it goes.
See 10, but buy 3 people breakfast.
Buy 3 people breakfast.
that you're
There's-
scared to call.
Yeah,
Do things that you're scared to do. Get outside, like last week. Get out of your comfort zone. Overcome fear,
let's do it.
and get to the conference and hang out with this dude over
Let's
here.
do it. Yeah, I want to hear about it.
Let's do it. All right, have an awesome weekend. Appreciate you watching 8% Club every Friday at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. We'll see you Monday for Brain Power.
Great weekend.
92% of agents fail. We want you in the 8%. Join us in Nashville on October 26th and 27th for the 8% Nation Insurance Conference. Learn from world-renowned speakers such as Grant Cardone, who will teach you how to dominate your industry. Hall of Fame NFL linebacker Ray Lewis, who will motivate you in ways you've never experienced before. Self-help author, motivational speaker, and life coach Tim Story, who will inspire you to overcome obstacles and create success. Coach Michael Burt, a super coach and entrepreneur who has helped millions of people achieve their goals. Cody Askins, CEO of Secure Agent Mentor and insurance sales expert, who will show you how to think bigger and grow your business. And many more of the top minds from the insurance industry. Join us in Nashville, Tennessee at Nissan Stadium. Get your tickets now at 8percentnation.com. Of agents fail. We want you in the 8%. Join us in Nashville on October 26th and 27th for the 8% Nation Insurance Conference. Learn from world-renowned speakers such as Grant Cardone, who will teach you how to dominate your industry. Hall of Fame NFL linebacker Ray Lewis, who will motivate you in ways you've never experienced before. Self-help author, motivational speaker, and life coach Tim Story, who will inspire you to overcome obstacles and create success. Coach Michael Burt, a super coach and entrepreneur who has helped millions of people achieve their goals. Cody Askins, CEO of Secure Agent Mentor and insurance sales expert, who will show you how to think bigger and grow your business. And many more of the top minds from the insurance industry. Join us in Nashville, Tennessee at Nissan Stadium. Get your tickets now at 8percentnation.com. Of agents fail. We want you in the 8%. Join us in Nashville on October 26th and 27th for the 8% Nation Insurance Conference. Learn from world-renowned speakers such as Grant Cardone, who will teach you how to dominate your industry. Hall of Fame NFL linebacker Ray Lewis, who will motivate you in ways you've never experienced before. Self-help author, motivational speaker, and life coach Tim Story, who will inspire you to overcome obstacles and create success. Coach Michael Burt, a super coach and entrepreneur who has helped millions of people achieve their goals. Cody Askins, CEO of Secure Agent Mentor and insurance sales expert, who will show you how to think bigger and grow your business. And many more of the top minds from the insurance industry. Join us in Nashville, Tennessee at Nissan Stadium. Get your tickets now at 8percentnation.com.